This is the story of two boys. One is alive today, one is not. Both swallowed high-powered neodymium magnets that nobody saw them put in their mouths. Both reached medical professionals. Only one walked out. I'm Dr. What Happens, and these two published case reports, one from France, one from the United States, are the cases that pediatric emergency physicians around the world now memorize. Case 1. France. A perfectly healthy 6-year-old boy. No medical history, no swallowing problems. On a Saturday afternoon, he started feeling nauseous and complained of mild belly pain. His parents thought it was a stomach bug, the same diagnosis any reasonable parent would make. They gave him fluids, they told him to rest. He seemed to improve a little, then got worse. By Sunday evening, he was vomiting. By Monday morning, his parents found him unresponsive in his bed. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. He was 6 years old. The forensic autopsy is what unraveled the mystery. Inside his abdomen, the medical examiner found diffuse peritonitis, a catastrophic infection of the entire abdominal cavity. The source was a perforation in his transverse colon, and the cause of that perforation was 4 high-powered neodymium magnets. 3 of them were stacked together in his colon, the 4th one was in his stomach. Between them, pinched between the powerful magnetic attraction across 2 separate organs, was the bowel wall of his transverse colon. The magnets had drawn each other inward with thousands of times their own weight and force, crushed the intestinal tissue between them, and torn a hole straight through it. Then came the part that broke every parent who read the published case. Investigators searched the boy's bedroom. The 4th magnet matched the others. All 4 came from a magnetic toy still sitting on his bedroom floor. Nobody had ever seen him swallow them. He hadn't told anyone he was missing pieces. He hadn't shown any symptoms for days after ingestion. This case was published in the International Journal of Legal Medicine in 2024. The authors wrote it specifically as a warning, not to other forensic pathologists, but to the general public, because they realized most parents, most pediatricians, most ER physicians would have made the exact same call as the doctor who saw this boy on Saturday. A stomach bug. Fluids. Rest. Come back if it gets worse. By the time it got worse, he had hours to live. Case 2. United States, a 5-year-old boy. Also perfectly healthy. His parents brought him to the ER complaining of one thing: neck pain. Not abdominal pain, not nausea, not vomiting. Neck pain. Nobody saw him swallow anything. Nobody knew that somewhere in the days before this visit, he had quietly put 11 tiny round magnets into his mouth. The ER physicians did exactly what they should do for unexplained neck pain in a child. They ordered a neck MRI to look for structural causes. The MRI was completed without incident. The boy was sent home. The next morning, he came back, this time with severe abdominal pain. The ER ordered a new X-ray, and what they saw stopped them cold. 11 small round metallic objects, 4 millimeters each, lined up inside his bowel, and around them, pneumoperitoneum, free air inside his abdomen, which only means one thing: his intestine had been perforated. Here is what the surgeons later concluded. When the boy swallowed the magnets, they were scattered through different loops of his intestine, held loosely apart by tissue and motility. They had been there for days, doing slow damage, but not yet catastrophic. Then the MRI happened. An MRI machine produces a magnetic field roughly 30,000 times stronger than the Earth's. The moment those magnets entered that field, they were pulled into perfect alignment with each other, yanking through his intestinal walls in seconds, pinching the tissue between them with violent force, and tearing it open. He was rushed to exploratory laparotomy. Surgeons removed the magnets and repaired the perforations. He survived. He recovered. He went home. This case was published in BMC Pediatrics in 2012, and it changed how American emergency departments now screen children before MRI scans. The authors proposed a screening tool to ask about possible magnet ingestion in any child where ingestion can't be ruled out. 3 rules to lock in tonight. 1. If your child has nausea, vomiting, or unexplained belly pain, and there are any magnetic toys, fidget sets, or rare earth craft supplies anywhere in your home, go to the ER and demand a chest to pelvis X-ray. Out loud, do not wait. 2. Before any MRI on a child, ask the radiology team about magnet screening protocols. If the child can't reliably answer, "Did you swallow anything?" push for the abdominal X-ray first. 3. Get rid of high-powered magnetic toys. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission has been trying to ban them for over a decade. Don't wait for the ban. Next week, a different foreign body. Subscribe to Dr. What Happens.